I hope y'all can see me okay. Ended up getting a new phone. I don't like the quality of this camera, but we're here. Let's see if I can, excuse me, y'all. Okay, we're here. Long as y'all can see me and hear me. And then it may be my lighting as well. Okay, it's focusing in. It's focusing in. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that's better. That's much better. Okay, cool. So hello everybody. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, we are here. We are here, honey. Let me see. I see something different on here. Okay, come here. Okay. Oh, I like that. Hey, sis, how you doing? Oh, I was like, I wonder if she'll be able to be on. It's good to see you. Okay. Okay, they got some new stuff on here, and I really like it. For the chat, they got it where if you're a subscriber, that's the only way you can chat on my live streams. So if anybody acts up, I know you're a subscriber, and your butt gonna get booted off the channel. So I love that. So if you want to be a part of the live chat, you have to be a subscriber. That means that you're here for real and you ain't about no drama. I just checked that out. I mean, you leave for a few weeks and they be putting stuff up here. Good. I'm still popping up. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So y'all, this is awesome. I had to go back and kind of catch up where we left off. Y'all know I just, this consistency thing is on me. Give me a second here. Do my little prayers for us tonight. Yesterday was very interesting for me. I stayed home. As y'all know, we had the tropical storm Debbie, and I am in Charlotte, North Carolina, so we got the backlash of that. And a few days before, I had did my protection ritual, and also I do my cinnamon blowing every first of the month. But I did that, and then I did, I have a new protection salt that Mama Sunfire she makes, and that's the black snake salt. Okay, and then I took that and made my own formulation, adding it to that. So I have a specialty, I guess you would say, protection salt for those of y'all that are interested. But let me tell you what happened before we get started. I always tell y'all, please listen to spirit. Please. Yes, we are fine. Yes, yes. Please listen to spirit. Go by your intuition. If you are watching my channel, you know that's very big with me. You know, to do your spiritual work, whatever that spiritual work looks like, it may not be hoodoo. Okay, I'm a hoodoo practitioner. It may be Christianity. It may be Buddhism. It may, whatever it is that you, however you connect to the divine, all are welcome here because we respect one another in our respective places. Okay. Listen to spirit. All of those across the board, listen to spirit. I even say atheists. They have some type of spiritual connection to how they do, because everybody has intuition. I'll never discard that. You know, somebody want to argue about it, I won't argue about it because everybody can say something told me. Okay, atheist, hoodoo practitioner, voodoo, it doesn't matter. Christian, you know, it doesn't matter. We all have that intuition. That's my firm belief. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So I felt that need to do the extra protection work. So yesterday, it was already, you know, scheduled that we were going to get 100% chance of rain. We know it's going to be rain, and we were warned on the news about the flooding and all of that. I had went the night before and got groceries and stuff and, you know, just prepared for whatever. So I dreamt it before it happened, but we're not going to get into that part. But about 8 o'clock, there was a big boom. I mean, I'm not even saying it as boom as as loud as I can say. It was a big boom. And it felt like I was about to be shook out of my bed. What I'm saying, we live in a townhome. I'm upstairs. Me and my daughter upstairs. My youngest daughter across the hall. My oldest daughter's downstairs. So, what I'm saying, whatever that boom was, it shook our whole townhome, the whole unit. And it shook so hard, it felt like I was going to fall out the bed. I got up immediately because I had already had a dream or a vision while I was asleep that this happened. I didn't know what it was. So I woke up in survival mode. I was like, did something hit the top of our townhome, or was that lightning? Okay. Immediately went downstairs. My other daughter was knocked out. I had to wake her up eventually. So I looked out the window and I saw a tree. I seen something wasn't right. I seen tree leaves. And then I opened the door and it was a tree because we have a screen door. The limbs was right up against our screen door. Looked across, a big ass limb had come off this tree. It's like it's a few feet away, okay? And it looked like something just ripped the big limb off, and it hit the side, over that side of where my youngest daughter is sleeping. Y'all, the queen was shook up. Okay, so again, mama mode, survival mode kicked in. Kind of looked around, made sure everything was safe, put on my jacket. I said, I have to go make sure that roof is not damaged, make sure nothing's going on outside because my baby's on the other side. Yes, that's my baby, 20 years old. And I just want to make sure there wouldn't be any underlying factors as we was going to let the leasing office know they hadn't gotten in yet. If there's anything else we need to be concerned about. So it's raining like crazy. I got my pullover on, my jeans, I put on some shoes, and I went out there. And I'll post the pictures. And I couldn't even get around that side of the building because it was blocked from that big ass limb. So I was like, okay. So I walked around the building. The other side of the building came to the front, okay? And that limb was laying there. And it was a big, like something just ripped it, like I said, off the tree, and it was blocking our doorway. And so what had happened was when it fell, it hit the top of the building and fell down. Y'all, the only thing that was disturbed was the gutter. It was hanging down. Let me tell you something. Anybody that know, that could have been really, really bad. That could have damaged roof that could have caved in on my child. My child was in there sleeping, and it could have broke the window. Glass could have got in there with it. It could have been so freaking bad. But thanks be unto Spirit and my spirit guides and my deities that we were divinely protected. So, what are you saying, Queen? Listen to Spirit. Do your spiritual work, baby. Do your spiritual work, okay? And protect your family. Whatever your spiritual work is, okay? I'm talking to everybody across the board. I don't care if you don't believe in what I'm doing. I don't give a damn. I want you to believe in what you're doing. This ain't about me, okay? Or can we get along? Can we agree? That ain't about, it's about what you believe and what I believe. That we be so engrafted. If you're a prayer warrior and you believe in the Bible, baby, believe in that and do your spiritual work. You know you're supposed to fast and pray, okay? We have the Muslim. You know you're supposed to pray a certain way, bow to the, the different east, west. I know a little bit. You know how many times you're supposed to pray? Do that shit. Do it with your whole heart because you don't know what's around the corner. Period. There's no other way to put it. You don't know. Okay? And had I not listened to my spirit team, we all have a spirit team. Oh my God, that could have been really, really bad. That's all my message. Of course, I want us to all get along. Of course, I want you to see things differently and be a little more open and don't be afraid to be my friend or subscribe to my channel and learn something. Yes, of course. But my main message is that whatever you do it with your whole heart and not judge the next person. Because what I do works for me and what you do should work for you. But don't half-ass it. I'm going to get that on the t-shirt. Don't half-ass your spiritual journey. Okay? Please don't half-ass it. That's the message. So I do have that protection salt. Okay? And you can say what you want. Oh, she capitalizing on it. I sure am. Because I survived. Okay? I have a package of, this is my new protection salt. Okay? This is not the black salt. Okay? You can purchase that too. But this takes it a little deeper. This is going to dispel of the negative energies and everything. It's got the snake skins in it. It's got the herb. I can barely hold it. It's making the back of my neck hot. This is packed with energy. This will be available. I'm going to put it on my website. So y'all, my website, if you see something on my website you want, message me directly and we can do it. Don't go on my website and buy nothing. Go look and see what I have, but do the transaction with me up close and personal. Because they be wanting to take all them fees, y'all, and then I have to wait for my money. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. But if you make a mistake and still make a purchase on my website, it's okay. But I'm just telling you here, if you're under the sound of my voice, just do the transaction with me directly and I'll get you taken care of. I'll be able to calculate shipping and handling and all that good stuff. Or if you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, surrounding areas, that's Concord, Gastonia, that's Matthews, Indian Trail, Mooresville, Monroe. Morris is like 45 minutes away. We can work something so you don't have to worry about shipping because shipping is high. But I have a offer. If you are my client, that means you purchased from me, you've gotten a reading from me. It says text me because I got a new number. I think I put your name in there, but you know how it is. Not a new number. I'm lying. I'm sorry. I got a new phone and I'm still trying to pull everybody up in my contacts. So text me, Miss Four Roller, so I can send you that flyer. So my clients, my VIP clients, you get a special rate. It's on sale for you. Everybody else get the regular rate. And so it is the Queen's Cupboard protection kit. And so what's included in that, you get your salts. I'm going to tell you how to do a DIY ritual. You can do it yourself, okay? And I'll do it for you, but I want y'all to learn how to do some stuff on your own, okay? It's time to grow up now, right? And if you're new to this and you want me to do it, I understand. But those of you that have been watching me, been working with me, I could tell you, I'll let you know if you can do it or not. So do you think I can do this? I'll let you know. I'll do it or you can do it. But it's simple. You need to learn how to do it. But you get your salt, you get your DIY ritual, and also I'll give you a reading of the energy around you. And why is that? You need to know the energy that we're reading. Is there anything that you need to be aware of? Is there anything going on that, that can endanger you? The cards may say, okay, get this fixed on your house. This may say your neighborhood. This could say the relationship you in. I want to read the energy around you so we can be 10 steps ahead of negativity, okay, or disaster, or something that could have been fixed ahead of time. So that's what's included in that price. All right, good. So I'm fine. My family's fine. We chilling. Listen, I was gonna go to work. Y'all know I've been working straight. I had a 12-day streak straight, just working my ass off. And I got up, they told me to look at the news and see some flooded areas around where I live, in that main road where I have to go on. And I felt heavy in my spirit. Don't do nothing today. Don't go to work. Okay? Don't go to nothing but I go to 2 jobs, both my jobs today. And I was going to fight against. I said, oh, hell no. I've been obedient. I'm going to be obedient. And so I contacted both my jobs, and I'm here with my family, and we're fine. And I need to rest anyway. I can't wear myself out. And so Spirit said, well, you're going to be off work for the next 3 days. Do something on YouTube. Go tend to your ground over there, to your people over there. And that's why I'm here. But I just want to share that with y'all. I am here. Any type of reading that you need. I also do mentoring, coaching, spiritual counseling. I'm here for you. Okay. I have a lot of gifts to offer. I have a lot of wisdom. Okay. And I'm very spiritually inclined, and I have, a deep relationship, deeply in touch with spirit. So yes, I'm your girl. If you want to talk to me, and I'm very knowledgeable, Christianity and things like that. And most of all, I'm respectful. Whatever you believe in, you come to me, no judgment here. I do my work. Whatever you need me to do, I got you. Okay. So yes. Woo! Thank y'all for the love. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for the love, for the guidance, for the protection over all of us. It doesn't matter our race. It doesn't matter our skin color. It doesn't matter our belief system. Anybody that's under the sound of my voice that comes to my page, that subscribes, that looks at a video, I just pray, Spirit, my spirit team, my ancestors, my deities, that you would just send help their way. Send help. And if somebody has been tampered with, has been affected by the storm, somebody lost a loved one, and if somebody's house has been destroyed, if somebody's lost something, Spirit, you know what Mother Nature did and why she did what she did. I just pray that you will send them help, send them peace of mind, and let them know that everything's going to work out for their highest good. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Don't get it twisted. I'm still a prayer warrior. I can get with you. Nala Day. Yes. Hi, Miss Nala. Thank you for joining me. Yay! Yeah. My sister's here, y'all. I ain't gonna act up. My big sister here. I said my big sister here. My spiritual big sister here, but I ain't gonna act up. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for joining. So tonight we're going to chime in. We're going to talk about identifying and understanding emotions. We are still talking about emotional intelligence. Oh, okay. I'm glad you subscribed. See, she proved it. She couldn't talk to me because she had to subscribe. So I forced her to subscribe. I like that. That's kind of pushy. Yeah. You want to talk to me? Subscribe. Yeah, I love that. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Okay, so emotional intelligence. That's what we're talking about. Gil Hassan. Let me let you look at the names. Y'all see that? Okay, so we're still on it. I don't know what y'all thought because I wasn't here. Like we wasn't gonna finish this. Oh no, we're gonna talk about emotional intelligence and we're gonna talk about self-care because we need both of them together, working as one. No matter what you believe, what you do, we all need to be emotionally intelligent, and especially if you work in spirituality, you have to have emotional intelligence. Okay. Why? Because you've ever met somebody that all into what they do and you doing something else and they say some stupid shit in the midst of a hard time. You're like, why the hell would you say that? Because they don't have no damn emotional intelligence. I'm going to try not to cuss too much, but y'all know how I do. But we need this, okay? We're going to stop. Can we normalize? And then I'm going to chime in. Can we normalize just getting along? Can we normalize being respectful to one another belief system? Can we normalize feeling the energy in the room and knowing what you should or should not talk about? Can we normalize just loving on somebody for who they are? Okay, I guarantee this is at least 10 people in my life. I don't tell everybody, oh, I don't go around and say, I'm a witch, I'm a witch. Honey, they don't want to fool with you. Y'all know how it is. But if I go to those people, and if they find out I'm a witch, they're gonna be shocked as hell. Why? Because I'm like, what? Because they bad knowledge. They don't know what we've been taught. They'll be like, ain't no way she's a witch. She's so loving and kind. Because people don't understand. Okay. And I'm proof that a witch ain't what y'all how they pose it to be. Like just evil, just ready to chop you down or whatever. Or we under our business, but I'm just saying, just can we normalize loving people for who they are and where they are? Okay. So back to emotional intelligence, and then we're gonna chime in. We need emotional intelligence. Okay. And I'm noticing, as you get older, you need it as well. Being in these 50s, I needed like a do-over on my emotional intelligence because I'm at the point in my life like I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. But that's not, you know what I'm saying? I gotta I need some fine tuning, okay? Because you get a time and y'all said it. When you get in these 50s, you just be like, whatever. But I can't be like that about everything and everybody. I still have to feel some things and, have compassion and empathy and know what to say and not to say. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. All right. And know when to cuss and when not to cuss. Stuff like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and chime in. And for those of you, the first time y'all here, we chime in. I'm not putting you under a spell. I'm not doing that. But I am bringing us into frequency, into alignment with one another. It just does something for the atmosphere. And there's, 3 chimes I hit going in. And there's 3 short ones going out. Just releasing that energy. Let's do an amethyst. Put that in there, and let's drop some herbs in here. And then we're gonna go right into our lesson. We're gonna drop some hyssop in the singing bowl, just a little bit. So we have amethyst and hyssop. You can look. And that's the energy of the atmosphere tonight. All right, here we go. We're chiming in. Wow, that lingered with that amethyst in there, honey. Woo, I need all I can get. That part says that part. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. This part is not long because we did part 1 already. So that I can stay on track, I'm going to read right through. Emotional intelligence, you're tuning in to part 2 of identifying and understanding emotions. Cultural influences. Do we all experience emotions in the same way? No. And I promise you I had not read this. A little bit. It's confirming what I said. Of course, people all over the world see emotions as pleasant or unpleasant, appropriate or inappropriate. But how, what, and why each of us feel something, how we express our emotions, and how we behave as a result, these things differ according to what is normal and acceptable in each of our cultures. How does this happen? In any culture, our emotions develop from basic emotions and automatic reactions to learned responses. For example, as babies, we shriek with pleasure or howl with rage. But as we grow up, we are expected to learn to control these expressions of emotion. Y'all, I feel spirit. I'm not sure as to why. I'm going to do some cards at the end, but I feel spirit really, really strong. So the type of emotion, which emotions are good, quote unquote, or bad, quote unquote, when emotions are appropriate to be expressed, their intensity and expression of particular emotion are influenced by the beliefs and expectations of the society the individual lives in, making that person suited to live in that family, community, or society. Okay, can I say it like this? You got to fit in the box. You got to fit in the box. That's all they're saying. If you're going to be, I come from the Ramsor family. If you're going to come from the Ramsor family, okay, or you're going to come from this group of people, you got to fold your ass up. Fold your ass up. You can't be like this. You got to fold up and get in this damn box. And now you can be a part of what we're doing, okay? So if we're not supposed to take shit, I'm talking about my bloodline, take shit off a man, and they do the slightest little thing, 5 minutes late to the date, you cuss his ass out. That's what we do over here. So that's what it's saying. The way we respond has been, if it's a word, box massage. I don't know. I just made that up. They don't put you in a box a certain way. You have to do it to be accepted, okay, and to be known to be a part of that community of that particular society. Now, these rules are part of the socialization process, the modification from infancy of an individual's behavior to conform with the demands of social life. In 2003, Professor Richard P. Bugatti and his colleagues carried out a study on the emotion of shame. They investigated how shame, the knowledge you have done something dishonorable or inappropriate, is experienced and responded to by salespeople in Holland and the Philippines. In both cultures, shame is experienced in the same way, as a painful, self-conscious emotion. However, the study showed that there was a difference in how people behave as a result of experiencing shame. For Dutch sales employees, Dutch, D-U-T-C-H, sales employees, an event that provoked shame was followed by a decrease in sales and poor communication and interpersonal skills. The employees interpreted the situation in a defensive way. However, shame experienced by Filipino sales employees created the opposite effect: better sales, communication, and interpersonal skills. Shame resulted in the Filipino sales employees focusing their thinking and efforts on repairing and rebuilding relationships so as to increase sales. So, for each of us, how, why, and when we experience an emotion and how we behave as a result of any one particular emotion comes from a complex interplay of not just thoughts and physical feelings, but also social and cultural influences. What y'all got to say about that? Which one of those can you relate to? Where you are right now or where you were before? I want to go back to where I was before. growing up in Christianity, the Bible, okay, holiness is right. This is how Jesus did it. WWJD, okay. So shame, I would have reacted like the Dutch people, okay. Ever been called out in church or done something and everybody said, oh, she's the out, I can only identify me, okay, the scarlet letter, okay. She is the she's the whoremonger. She's the one that got a baby out of wedlock. She's the one that cheated on her husband. Oh, woe is me. Shame. I wouldn't want to get up and pray. Okay. I wouldn't want to, talk to anybody. I'm just all jacked up in my head. I can relate to that energy. Okay. Now being on this side, okay, I'm free. I understand things a little clearer. I'm in touch with who I am for real, for real. I got that Filipino energy going on. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get better. You don't like it? Okay. And stuff I would feel ashamed about before, I'm not ashamed about it now. Okay. So I'm approaching life differently. My energy is different. So the people around me, they're like, oh shit, she really, okay. I feel y'all can respect it. You know what I'm saying? It's about energy. So this is so true. Again, I say, are you in somebody's box or are you not? Let's keep going. Thank you, sis. Okay, emotions are complex. What does it mean to understand emotions? It means that you can make sense and meaning of an emotion. But as we've seen, emotions are complex. They are made up of physical feelings, thoughts, and behaviors. They are influenced by culture, community, and family. To make things more complicated, it's possible that at any one moment you may experience more than one emotion. And one emotion could be contradicting the other. For example, you might be involved in an activity, rock climbing, rally driving, happy and scared at the same time, or attempting to finish a difficult task, you might feel both frustrated and hopeful. Sometimes certain feelings may also appear to hide behind other feelings. For example, your 4-year-old child lets go of your hand and runs out in the road. You snatch him back. You're angry with him. Your anger may in fact be masking fear that your child could have been run over. Or perhaps your partner, son or daughter, is late back home and you are unable to contact them. You're worried when they finally turn up an hour or two late. You are angry. Again, your worry and anger may be linked to fear that something awful had happened to him or her. Okay. With me, and I know I said I'm gonna read straight through, but we got just a few more pages and we're done. With me, when somebody comes to me for a reading, I was taught to look at how the person's acting. I was taught to look at the surface. Okay. Now, which has made me even more reader, even more, better. I should say better reader, better spiritualist, better mentor, coach. I don't judge it. When you just look at the outside of a thing, like it said, that person's angry, but what's the underlying issue? And so now when somebody come to me with a problem and say, okay, my husband is not treating me right, my wife is not communicating, we're not having sex as usual. She just get in bed and go to sleep, or he's, and they come in with that surface. He's not attracted to me. I gain weight. Well, you're judging it from the outside. But what's the underlying issue? Could be. Flip them cards. The woman, and I'm just doing, something off the top of my head. Okay. Flip those cards or consult with spirit. It could be something's going on in her body and she's afraid to talk about it with her husband. It could be maybe he's having ED going on because of a new medication that he's on, or some trauma that he's dealing with as a child came up in his dream, or something like that. Okay. So now you're at a place, emotional intelligence, you just don't look at the out, you got to go a little bit deeper. And people don't like that because it causes them to have to kind of push their little shit to the side. Because sometimes we could be really selfish because we want to feel what we feel, right? Now you got to push your shit to the side and really look at the situation and have empathy. When I say empathy, because you don't quite understand it, okay? And if you understand it, it becomes compassion. And it just may be empathy. I don't understand it. I've never been there. You know, I'm not a man. I don't have a penis. So I have to have empathy, okay? And understand what's really going on. And I love this. I love that we're learning this. Wow. It could be that in these sorts of situations, you express a particular emotion because the underlying emotions are more difficult for you to deal with. I just said that. In some situations, it's easier to express the anger rather than the fear, because expressing the fear makes you feel more vulnerable. If you're taking note, honey, write that in big red letters, highlight it, okay? Block it out, put parentheses beside it, vulnerable. Okay, so as we have been folded up, put in the box of society, cultural situations, our family, we're not allowed, and that's a lot of people, especially melanated people, we're not allowed to feel vulnerable. And just being a woman, okay? How many of y'all been, so why you so damn emotional? Why you cry all the time? Don't start all that emotional stuff. As strong as I am, and as vocal as I am, and as bold as I am, I'm very, very emotional, okay? And I'm extra because I'm a Gemini, and I can get real vulnerable, honey, and I don't mind showing it, okay? I've had people, because I'm strong, have people try to shut that part of me down, and I will pop off at your ass. I have to express my feelings, my emotions. I guess nobody ever told me not to, as far as a woman, and I'm very shocked at that, because I grew up around strong women. But you know who told me that I shouldn't do? Men. Relationship. I got older. And then, you know, oh, baby, I love you. Why you do that? You know, not my first or my second husband, honey. He didn't want to hear that shit. He didn't want to see it. Because I was being vulnerable. It makes him vulnerable because we was madly in love with each other. Okay, so that's the underlying issue for somebody. I'm speaking prophetically now. That's the underlying issue of your problem, your mate, your friend, your coworker, your boss, your spiritual advisor, your whoever, the lady at the store. She didn't want to seem vulnerable. That's what the issue was. Hey, Miss Rose, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Good to see you, honey. So y'all let me know if I'm talking right. I feel it. Because Spirit let me know it's going to be hot tonight. Okay? So vulnerability. And if you, okay, here we go. And if you acknowledge that vulnerability, you've got a whole new set of problems. Categorizes emotions as a way to help and understand them. Okay? That's one thing we do not do. Categorizing. What? Okay, let's read. Because our experiences are rarely straightforward, distinguishing one emotion from another is a lot like drawing lines of sand in the desert. It can be hard or another begin. But even when we look at two very different emotions, happiness or anger, for example, we know from experience that these emotions can vary in strength and intensity. Knowing how emotions can be categorized can further your understanding of them. You too, Miss Rose. You too. Psychologists and researchers have attempted to classify our emotions into different categories. Psychology professor W. Gerard Parrott agreed with Paul Ekman's theory that there are 6 basic emotions. All right, y'all let me know if y'all agree with this. Parrott has developed a theory to look at differences and similarities. In one expression, meaning in response of emotion, he suggests that each basic emotion can give rise to secondary and tertiary, I hope I'm saying that, emotion. So for Parrott, there are 6 basic emotions, 25 secondary emotions, and 134 tertiary. Tell me how to say that, sis. I've seen it before. I'm just not saying it right. But it's 25 secondary and 134 of the primary emotion of sadness can give rise to a secondary emotion of disappointment. I guess that means the third emotion. See that? It don't even, they need to just write it like you say it. I still can't say it. Tertiary. That ain't, man. I hate it there. Okay. Tertiary. Okay. Feels right. Thank you, sis. Okay. Tertiary emotions. Tertiary. Okay, for example, the primary emotion of sadness can give rise to a secondary emotion of disappointment. Disappointment can be related and give rise to tertiary emotions of dismay and displeasure. You can't tell me shit. My sister told me how to say that word. You can't tell me shit. Okay, and the primary emotion of joy can be related to the secondary emotion of optimism, which in turn can be related to hope and eagerness. Okay, so we're going to go to emotion 1, 2, and 3. Okay. First emotion, love. Secondary emotion, affection. That comes with adoration, affection, love, fondness, liking, attraction, caring, tenderness, compassion, sentimentality. Lust, and we're still in the area of love. Arousal, desire, lust, passion, infatuation. And then that secondary emotion, longing. And the third emotion, longing. All right. So then the primary emotion is joy. You have cheerfulness that comes with amusement, bliss, cheerfulness, gaiety, glee, jolliness, joviality, joy, delight, enjoyment, gladness, happiness, jubilation, elations, satisfaction, ecstasy, euphoria. All right, we're still talking about joy. Secondary emotion that comes with joy is zest, enthusiasm, zeal, zest, excitement, thrill, exhilaration. Still talking about joy. Contentment, okay? Contentment and pleasure. Pride and triumph. Optimism, eagerness and hope, optimism. Enthrallment and rapture. Relief. All those are part of joy. All right. And that's my baby girl, Joy. And that reminds me of her personality. Surprise is the primary emotion, the emotion that comes with that, surprise. And the third emotion, amazement, surprise, astonishment. Okay. I got it. Ooh, 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 ooh. She confirmed that I was saying the word right. Awesome. Okay. The primary emotion is anger. Okay, so the secondary, irritation. And so what comes with that? Aggravation, irritation, agitation, annoyance, grouchiness, grumpiness. I like that. Oh, they really said that y'all can be grouchy and grumpy. All right. We're still talking about anger, that second emotion. Expiration, frustration, rage. What comes with rage? Anger, rage, outrage, fury, wrath, hostility, ferocity, bitterness, hate, loathing, scorn, spite, vengefulness, dislike, resentment. Still talking about anger. Okay, so another emotion that comes with anger is disgust. Disgust revulsion, contempt, envy. Okay, still talking about anger. And then what comes with envy is envy and jealousy. And then with anger comes with torment. And guess what? That tertiary emotion is torment. And I like how they said it. Like, there's no other way to say it. If you feel, anger, you feel torment, you just feel tormented. Ain't no other way to put it. Okay. They didn't try to dress it up. They didn't try to slide something in there. That's why people say, I'm just, what do you feel? I'm just tormented. And that's all. I'm just tormented, because that's the second emotion to anger, and the third emotion to anger. It is what it is, basically. Okay. Sadness, second emotion, suffering. Alongside of that, agony, suffering, hurt, anguish. Sadness. Depression, we're still talking about sadness. So we got sadness as the first emotion, and the second emotion, sadness. And alongside of that, depression, despair, hopelessness, gloom, glumness. I never seen that word before. Glumness. Sadness, unhappiness, grief. Sorry, woe, misery, melancholy. I hope I said that right, y'all. All right. So sadness again, second emotion, disappointment. Alongside of that, dismay, disappointment, displeasure. Sadness, shame. You know what? I never thought about that. Do I sound stupid, y'all? I don't care if I do. I'm learning too. I never thought about shame being a secondary to sadness. So alongside of that, the third emotion, guilt, shame, regret, remorse. All right. The secondary to sadness is neglect, alienation, isolation, neglect, loneliness, rejection, homesickness, defeat, dejection, insecurity, embarrassment, humiliation, insult. Y'all, can we talk about that for a minute? When we say, okay, I was neglected as a child. I was abandoned as a child. My mother had an alcohol problem, and she would go on her alcohol sprees, and she would just leave us neglected. She didn't leave us in a house with no lights, dirty or nothing. That woman, I amazing. My mom's story just amazed me. But she would make sure that the house was clean. Okay. She made sure we had everything we need. There was food, everything. We just knew the way things flowed, that when the food ran out, the food ran out, and we was kind of wandering or whatever outside, or I don't know if my brother, because I was so little, I didn't know if my brother go knock on the neighbor's door and say, can you call my grandma to come get us? But I didn't think neglect went with sadness. I thought neglect went when you just a trifling ass bitch. You neglected me. You was a trifling ass nigga. Excuse me, y'all, I said the N word. But that's how I felt. But it goes with sadness. So in order for somebody to neglect you, they're sad inside. Oh, how many marriages am I helping tonight? If you feel neglected, or relationships as a whole, I feel like preaching. If you feel neglected by your significant other, it's some sadness going on the inside of them, baby. They're not neglecting you just because you are blah, 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 and you may be blah, blah, blah. But first of all, it's something that they're sad about on the inside, and they can't really love you properly because they can't even love on themselves. Are y'all with me? Facts. Y'all know how I get when I get an aha moment. Wow. So let's go over that again. Sadness, second emotion, neglect. Then it comes with alienation, isolation. Those are the things you feel, okay? Neglect, loneliness, rejection. I feel lonely. I feel like you're rejecting me. It all ties in. Isn't that something? Homesickness, defeat, dejection, insecurity. I feel insecure. You're not here for me. Embarrassed. You didn't even hold my hand out in public. You didn't even give me a hug. Blah, 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 blah. humiliation, and insult. Wow. Sadness, second emotion, sympathy. Wow. Alongside of that is pity and sympathy. Woo. Now we're going into fear. Now check this out. The second emotion to fear is horror. Now let's say the alleged spiritual community is saturated with many lacking emotional intelligence. I'm going to say it for the people in the back side and over on the other side of the world. The alleged spiritual community is saturated with many lacking emotional intelligence, EI. Can we normalize everybody getting EI? Everybody want to get AI. Emotional intelligence. Thank you for that, sis. I felt that down in my witchy soul. Okay, so fear is horror. Alongside of that is alarm, shock, fear, fright, horror, terror, panic, hysteria, mortification. It's almost like something happened to me. I told y'all a story. I was violated by somebody I love, my spiritual mentor. Okay? And when he did what he did to me, that first offense, I couldn't move. That's because it was fear and I was mortified. Wow. Fear, second emotion, nervousness. You get nervous. You know how you say, I'm nervous, but I ain't scared. Yes, you is, because you're nervous. I know, I say, I'm nervous, girl, but I ain't scared. Now we know. I was scared. You were scared. So alongside of that, anxiety, nervousness, tenseness, uneasiness, apprehension, worry, distress, and dread. Y'all, isn't that some good shit? There it is. All right. So, identifying and understanding emotions, we're moving on. Parrott's way of classifying emotions is useful to identity and understand. Is useful to identify and understand the primary emotion that is the basis for the secondary or You told me how to say it. I'm going to go back. Don't judge me. Tertiary. Got it. Emotion. What do you think? Does the tracking back to the primary emotion explain anything about the person's behavior, motivations, or responses? Although both Parrott and Ekman suggest there are 6 basic emotions, Professor Robert Plutchik, dang, y'all got some names here, proposed that there are in fact 8 basic emotions that are grouped on a positive or negative basis. 4 of the emotions being the polar opposite of the 4 others. Okay, so see 6. I kind of have to highlight the way it's set up. The 6 basic. Okay, my mind gotta put those pieces together. Because here the primary, I'm thinking that's describing the 6 basic, but it's almost like you gotta kind of filter through what they said. If I'm making sense. Okay, let's go to what he said. Basic emotion, joy. So the opposite of joy is sadness, basic opposite. Basic emotion, trust. The basic opposite is disgust. Basic emotion, fear. The basic opposite is anger. Basic emotions, surprise. Basic opposite, anticipation. For Plutchik, basic emotion can be modified to form complex emotion. For example, anger and disgust could continue to create contempt, could combine. What? Now they're doing alchemy. They're doing some, like, I'm making products and shit. Okay, you talking on my level. I can get with it. Let me calm down. Let me tell y'all again what was said. For example, anger and disgust could combine to create contempt. Sadness and surprise suggest disapproval. Love is the combination of joy and trust. Plutchik sees these 8 basic emotions as part of a wheel of emotion because he says different emotions can blend into one another and create new emotion. You know what, y'all? We're going to be something to reckon with. Okay, so we got the 8 basic emotions: joy, trust, fear, surprise, sadness, disgust, anger, and anticipation. Got it. Noted. So now we know that they can combine and create new emotions. Whew. And this is what the chart looks like. I'm going to try to find this chart online so I can put it in our community section so y'all can download it and, save it to your phone. So what do you think? Does the combination of, for example, annoyance and boredom suggest contempt to you? Although there is no one single definitive way of categorizing emotions, theories such as Paris and Plutchik are useful in helping us identify, think about, and understand the variety of emotions, how they're linked and how they differ. In this chapter, we've looked at identifying emotion. You'll have realized that emotions are complex, made up of physical feelings, thoughts, and behaviors, as well as being influenced by culture, community, and family. And because of this complexity, recognizing any one particular emotion is not always straightforward. However, thinking of emotion in terms of categories helps to provide a framework for us to understand emotion, to make sense and meaning of their nature, intensity, and the differences, similarities, and relationships between them. And like anything else in life, once you understand something, you're in a better position to manage it. In the next chapter, we will move from understanding emotions to managing emotions. Y'all, that was hella good. That was hella good. Please, in the comment section, let me know what you learned tonight. What really stood out to you? Something that you didn't know, something that you got better understanding of. Please put it right in the comment section. And let me know how you enjoyed tonight. And I'm done. That was it. So the next chapter is strategies to begin managing your emotion. I want to say this. Openly. I finally am in therapy for the mild PTSD. Y'all know my story about my ex-boyfriend, what he did, the crime he committed, and my friend, my other sister friend in Chicago, has been telling me for 1 whole year, because she's been in therapy for 1 whole year. Tayi, get therapy for that. And it took me a whole year. Finally, I'm in therapy, and I have a young therapist, and I connect with her. I really do, and I put in my paper, let her know who I am, what I practice, and everything. And she even acknowledged that, when she was asking me questions, she even acknowledged that. She said, because basically she wanted to gauge my major depressive disorder, my trauma, and my PTSD. Okay, so there was a questionnaire that I needed to do. Y'all let me know what y'all learned. There was a questionnaire that I needed to do, and I did it, and it hit it spot on. That I learned to manage my depression, okay, and my trauma. I got that. I'm coasting through. And she said, I believe it's because of you taking your vitamins, you using a holistic approach. Okay, basically she was saying you ain't taking all that damn medication they're trying to give you. And she said, in your spirituality. She said, but we're going to hone in together on the mild PTSD. And she did confirm, as my doctor said, that I do have a mild case. Gotta listen to spirit, absolutely. So, again, the issue is with us, we don't understand the emotions. We don't know, we didn't understand emotions, because now we know, because knowledge is power. Now we understand what's the underlying issue of fear, what's the underlying issue of this, and then we can link it to other emotion that we see in the mix. Now we understand when there's so many emotions, okay, that this emotion, that emotion can combine together and make a more complex emotion. And so now not only do we know this, we're going to begin to learn how to manage our emotion. Can you not see? Or do you see? Can you see? Let's say it like that. After we finish this book, we're going to be able to, number one, okay, help ourselves on so many levels. Also, we can decide if we want to be a part of somebody else's bullshit or retreat. Because now we know how to connect the dots. I know this is going to help me for my relationship. You know? And now we're about to get strategies on managing our emotion. Oh, yeah, we're going to be some healed, fly, and blessed and powerful people over here. So I'm loving this. For those of you that want to know where I'm reading from, you just tuning in for the first time. This book is Emotional Intelligence, Managing Emotions to Make a Positive Impact on Your Life and Career. Gil Hasson, Hasson. Go get this book. And it's not big at all. Go get this book. I feel like I'm going to be back tomorrow night, and we're going to be talking about self-care from the Self-Care Bible up here. And we're going to be talking about supplements. So I'm excited about that. Y'all know that's my jam right there. Got to tell somebody about some good old vitamins. All right. Talking about some good old vitamins. But this is very, very good. Very, very good. And I'm glad that y'all here. Are you enjoying it? Do you feel like that you can help somebody else? Do you feel like you can make some mid-course corrections in your own life when it comes to your relationship, when it comes to your job, when it comes to even how you feel about what you've been through, your trauma, your all of that? Yeah, y'all, I'm so happy about this. I can barely speak. You know, and you know why I'm happy about it? Because I'm helping me, helping you, help us. So we can be better people in whatever aspect of life that we decide to be in. Oh, that was good. Any questions? Any comments? Okay, I am going to flip a few cards. We want to ask Spirit, you know, what's the message when it comes to emotions? What does Spirit want us to know? What's the energy around us concerning emotional intelligence. Everybody here. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Spirit, what is the energy around us concerning emotional intelligence? What is it that you want us to know? Okay. Spirit talking to me, y'all. Okay, that's it. Anything else? Got it. Okay, so the two cards. The Queen of Pentacles upside down. Well, we're going to read the positives and the negatives. I told y'all when it comes to the Pentacles, it's talking about our money. Okay. Some of you are in an emotional uproar, distress that I hear because it's upside down because of your financial situation. So the Queen of Pentacles reversed indicates the ability to manage money has disappeared, and the loss of confidence will no longer have a sense of stability. You are causing chaos in your own life because you're so in an uproar about your money. And Spirit says that this should not be so because you are a spiritual and a magical person, and you need to tap into what you know to manifest. I'm going to say it like I feel it, whatever the fuck you want. You are the creator of your world. Okay? You are the queen. You are the king. Okay? Why is you all... Why your underwear? Why you got your panties, your what they call it? Your boxes all in a bunch when it comes to your finances. You have lost every sense of any part of emotional intelligence because you're funny. Honey, my second husband, honey, his money get funny. The whole house is in an uproar. And that should not be so. We got bills, yes, but you shouldn't be kicking the dog and slapping the cat and cussing out your husband, your wife, because the money funny. You need to sit down and think about what energy is preventing the money from flowing in your life. I can't find a job. I love my job. Okay, we've all lost jobs. You don't have to have a job. I'm going somewhere to have money in your house. I teach y'all money is energy. Money is energy. And I describe it, somebody else may describe it differently. I feel like it's a feminine energy. Okay? It is. It's a feminine energy. And you got to treat your money like you would your woman. Ladies, you might say, well, I ain't gay. Girl, that ain't what I'm saying. You got to treat your money like you would yourself. Love on it, and it'll continue to flow. Love on it. Thank Spirit for the money. Okay? Be a good steward over the money. Speak good things over your money. All right? Sow seeds, just as that feminine energy. All right? So that is causing a whole problem because your money funny. All right? So the upside of this card, the Queen of Pentacles is endowed with great awareness and energy to solve problems. She attaches great importance to the quality of life and lives safely and comfortably. That's giving us clues right there. Your great importance to the quality of life. Some people just, I ain't got no money, everything crazy. What are you putting out there? You should be sitting and saying, okay, Spirit, is there a business I need to birth for? Am I in the right flow? Am I in the right career? Should I change something? Or when I had the money, how did I treat my children? How did I treat my spouse? How did I treat my friends? Is this what stopped the flow of money? I mean, let's go deep. For real. Treat your money like you treat your honey. I love y'all. That's it. That's the message. And we're gonna start saying that. I'm gonna have to make a affirmation with that. Treat your money like you treat your honey. And if you think about it and you don't treat your honey right, you treat your honey like shit. All right. So the energy behind this card, hope y'all can see it, is Virgo, water element, earth element. The water element, it can move and shape and form. It cleanses, it purges, it purifies. The earth energies being grounded, being connected to Mother Earth. Okay, y'all know about that Virgo energy. We ain't gonna die. Okay, but I'm gonna say here, basically, if that's in your birth chart, if that's your sign, definitely talking to you. And so with this Uranus energy, rebelliousness and revolution. You gonna rebel or you gonna start a revolution? Good or bad? It's up to you. Okay. And then the chakra is the third eye. I see. What is it that you see? Or what is it that you're not seeing? That's some good stuff right there. Okay? So take account of the overall situation and make no mistakes. And you may say, well, I don't have room. I may make mistakes. What you saying? I can't make mistakes. You don't make no more mistakes. You don't made enough mistakes to know what to do to not make any more mistakes. When it comes to your money, you know what you did right and you know what you did wrong. Wow. Okay, so then we have the Knight of Cups. Guess what? Dealing with our emotions. Anytime in the cups, that deals with emotions. It's upside. Okay? The Knight of Cups is an actor of affection, representing emotional richness and an intoxicating quality for women. Okay? This is telling me that we are all open and we're all receptive of what we're learning. Emotional intelligence. Period. Everybody here, everybody listening, everybody go back and listen to the replay. Spirit said, yeah, some of y'all got this going on. You got your underwear in bunches because you didn't know how to deal with your money situation. Now you do, because I let you know, but you're really open and you do want to be better when it comes to your emotion. I love y'all. I'm sending y'all hugs. That's great. That's really good. So now we have that Scorpio energy. Okay, so when it comes to the Scorpio energy, really talking to you. Okay, you know what you need to do. But that moon energy, okay, your feelings and your instincts. So you're on the right track with that. And then the chakra connected to this card is your feelings. This is really good, y'all. Your heart chakra. So your heart is open, your spirit is open. You know, you're working on your third eye. Some of y'all, your third eye is open and some of your third eye is wide open. And you're doing the necessary work. That's why you're here, right? You're doing the necessary work so that you can be emotionally healthy because you are exemplifying in your life emotional intelligence. Y'all better do that. Come on, grown folk. Now that's some good shit. Because I was like, oh, Lord. I'm messing my everybody energy together. We good, y'all. We good. Just do your affirmations for your money. Make sure when you get your money, you sow your seeds. Make sure that, I ain't talking about no time. And don't get me started on that. You sow your seeds, you be a good steward, you speak to your money, and know that everything that your hands touch is blessed. Speak to your money. When you swipe that card, I told y'all, say this money comes back to me 100-fold. When I do this money come back to me. Soon as you give that cashier your money, soon as you swipe it or use it on Amazon, it may seem silly, but it works. It works. And you know what? I need to do our affirmation. As a matter of fact, if I can find my book real quick. Talking about the frequency of money, and then we out. And y'all got to hear my voice no more tonight. Give me a second, y'all. I should have had that on go. Okay. My book. Oh, I gotta find my book, y'all. Y'all know that affirmation. I gotta find my book so we can start saying our affirmations again. There it is. Y'all see that? Spirit said, it's right there, baby. Any questions or comments? Our prosperity mantra. Y'all good? Did y'all enjoy that? I hope it makes sense. It made sense to me. It made good sense to me. All right. I feel led to tell y'all this. Do your rituals at the first of each month. You need to have something in your home where it generates the energy of money. Okay? If it's a little waterfall, you don't want to do that. Y'all know I made a money bowl and I have to feed it. I leave it right back. I got a little altar for myself. I feel kind of special. I got a little altar in my room door for myself. I got my picture on it. I have the stone that I need. I got healing. I got money. I got like an amethyst. I got love. I got a protection stone. I got a little figurine of Maya because she looks over me. She is my spiritual mother. I have several things on there that I want to always have in operation, as I go about my day. And y'all remember when I made this, right? It's probably been about a year, ain't it, y'all? My money bowl. Okay? This is me. I got my DNA on this. All right, y'all? Don't be looking at my body, y'all. I'm naked. Don't be looking at my body. All right. So I got my crown. I got all types of, it's so much energy on this. So I made me some money rice. It's green. I got all types of things in here to generate money. And when I find like coins on the ground, especially dimes that said that's your ancestors showing up, I put it in here. Sometimes I may be compelled. This is ancestor money. Okay, I put it in the fan. I folded up in the fan. I have shells in here. I have a buckeye in here. It generates money, keep the money flowing in my life. And when spirit tell me, I may get a coin or have a coin in my purse or whatever. Spirit say, put that in your money bowl. You have to feed it. That's what that means. This generates money. You have to have that energy of money flowing in your house. Okay. So whatever that looks like for you, you could talk to me about it. You can research. this is what I have for myself, and it works. You may want to look into getting pyrite. I have a pyrite crystal on my little altar for myself. Okay, that's my little money altar. Carry that with you. Put it in your wallet and things like that. Now, this is something good. Now, this is something that is that I'm going to try, but we're gonna go through it together. I want everybody that's that tuned in. I read that you should have a container with your silver coin and your copper, your penny coins. Don't combine them. It's just a certain flow of energy when you separate the two. I have a coin purse, and you should always keep coins with you. That keeps the energy of money too. Even if you have a wallet, throw a quarter in there or a dime or a penny. That keeps that energy of money circulating through your wallet, okay? I have a coin purse that my mom, I believe it was my mom's, because I got it out of her stuff when we were moving. But anyway, I keep my silver coins separated from my coppers. And I see a difference, glitter on me. That's from my little money bowl. And I see a difference of my money. It's like, whereas it was like a static, like, you know, if you was to listen in the spirit, you can't get a clear frequency. But now that I'm understanding the energy of money, the flow of money, how to operate my money magic, how to do my money magic, it's a free flow. Okay? I can get down to my last, honey. I can manifest just like that. It's been times where I say, okay, Spirit, I done spent my last $100. And you test it, okay? Don't say I spent my last $100. Can you send me $1 million? That ain't how you do it. You have to gradually build your faith, because we've all had that poverty mindset, unless you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. I ain't talking to you. But most of us have been raised with a poverty mindset, okay? So I went from, okay, can I get an extra $20, $25, $50 this week? Now I can ask Spirit for extra $300. I need $300-$500 this week. Guess what? I will generate that money. I told y'all that time I generated $10K for myself in a month. The fuck? I'm about to be a millionaire. Forget this shit. Forget this. I got stuff to do. Y'all, that's another thing. But look, the money bowl. I can make one for you. You buy it, okay? Or I could teach you. Whatever works. But that's another thing. Stop saying, I don't want to be wealthy. I don't want to be. Yes, you do. Because if you ain't, baby, you got to be middle class now to buy some bread and meat. Next level, like Spirit pushes next level. Might as well be wealthy. Be a millionaire to even survive. And stop allowing what they say to fester in your spirit. Know how they say? The poor get poor, the rich get richer. When you hear that, now where you at? Where your mind go? Like, yeah, I'm going to be poor. Nah, we cutting all that shit out. No. When I would hear that, and I'm like, yeah, that's right, because I am getting poor. Spirit said, what are you doing? Okay? I'm just saying. I'm starting from scratch, baby. Y'all know I lost everything. And I finally told Spirit, and we're going to go to the prosperity mantra, and I'm done. I finally told Spirit, listen, yeah, I want to be a millionaire. I am a millionaire. But I had to say it. Why wasn't I saying it? Because of fear. Just feeling like, nah, I can have it. I can have whatever I want. I am a master. This is in my human design chart. I am a master manifester. I can't make this shit up. My friend Andrea, she said, you're a master manifester. That's why you could. And I'm like, I'm sleeping on myself. Some of you are, she said something about me, generator. Look into your human design. It'll put you up on game. Okay. But yeah, all of that. Hope I helped y'all with all of that. Any questions, any comments, anybody else have any insight when it comes to money? It's just what we need, you know, to operate and have the things we need on this earth. It's just the life that we live in. And don't be hating on people that got it. They got it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't worried about his money. Blah, 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 blah. Baby, it be some days all I'm worried about is money. And I want to have a worry where, okay, I'm going to get more instead of can I get some? Nah, I'm really, what I tell y'all from day one, change your mindset, change your life. Don't shoot the messenger. If you shoot the messenger, I won't be able to get a message. Just thank Spirit for what I know, what I'm sharing, and what we're doing. I want y'all to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. All right. Prosperity mantra. I'm sorry, I just felt compelled to light some more incense. Okay, here we go. I should know this by heart by now. I do, but I don't. Prosperity mantra. The world favors me and responds to my name when it is spoken. Magically, I receive in return divine love, wisdom, abundance, and ancestral power. The energy of money surrounds me daily. That is why everything I call in from the spirit realm shows up expeditiously. Ashe. All right. I love y'all. It was fun tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be talking about self-care. We're going to be talking about supplements, vitamins and supplements. And I hope y'all come back tomorrow and enjoy me. Okay? And we'll enjoy each other and learn. Okay? If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. If you would like to utilize my services, just sit down and have a chit chat with me. You don't see something, but you may need something different than what you're seeing online. I just may provide it, okay? And I usually customize my services for my clients because that's just what I do. All right? You're welcome. You're welcome, Nala. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor. I love y'all. I love y'all. Wow. You know what, y'all? And I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm in all my life of everything that I've done spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Anything that I can think of. And I've had a lot of things to come in my life that made me smile, made me happy. But being on this journey, I cannot even begin to explain to you how much I smile even more. I get up looking forward to another day. When my clients text me or call me and said, I need you to help me with this spell work. I need to talk to you. Some days I'm tired. Okay. I got some clients a little spoiled, but I look forward to it. I can't say that when I was on the, okay, because this is at my discretion. This is customized. My life has been customized for me. You know, I can walk in my power. There's no judgment. I'm free to go and come and say the things, to do the things, you know, that I want to do. And I'm happy. I'm so happy and at peace. And nothing can take that away from me. Okay? So wherever you are, And I said this before, wherever you are in your spiritual journey, make sure that it's bringing you joy and happiness, divine joy, divine happiness, and divine peace. You're getting results. That's what it's about. Period. All right. Okay. Good night. We're going to chime out. Don't y'all leave. We got to chime out. Okay. We're getting out of this energy. Here we go. Ashe. Have a good night. I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow night. Bye-bye.